Bonsoir, good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming for this new episode of I See by Ilanit, an intimate conversation around a spiritual topic usually, and also the opportunity to come on live for any question and answers for intuitive guidance and mindful life coaching. My name is Ilanit Friedman, and I am a mindful and intuitive life coach. I've been offering my services in a professional way, if we can say per se, for over 25 years. I discovered when I was only a teen my impact and intuitive attribute, and it led me into a journey to discover what being a spiritual being means, what to do with it, and how eventually fulfill my own purpose, and along the way, facilitate the making of the journey of others. There is something really that cannot compare doing this work, meeting so many people, reminding us still at the end that we are all in the same boat, that we are all trying to evolve spiritually. And really the consciousness that I like to bring to people, is an empowerment type, is to remind each other that we have all pre-selected different scenarios of our life, different possibilities. And really, there is tools that I've been using for many years that can allow us to understand our job. And that's why, of course, giving reading is a way really to give love, to give support, to give guidance. But at the end of the day, it's not about getting the answer to a test, because life is not about a test, it's about a journey. And we all have a job to do. And it's really much more becoming like the detective, trying to understand why this event is happening in my life, why is it for? And ultimately, the consciousness to do that is to remember that life is not happening to us, but for us. And so, really, my job always been to be this intermediary, a medium, a mediator between not only people and the divine, but people and their own self, to discover that the light is within us. And really to understand that, especially nowadays, it seems that there is a force, driving force, pushing each and every one, wherever they are in their spiritual journey, to get to that next level. And so we will talk about this a little bit more today. But I always like to start first by reminding that there is a blue link in the descriptive of the show, where it is StreamYard, which is the way for you to access the broadcast, and hopefully to come live and interact with me. There's also the possibility to interact through a text message, which only work apparently if you access through a page, whether mine, I See by Ilanit, or Joseph or Kristen, which we are all of a team, really like the tribe of bringing love and light in this world, and facilitating really communication, whether with departed member of our family that now can work as our guide, as our teacher, or really understanding the laws of the universe, the spiritual law of the universe, and understand that we are all actors and creators of the same time of our own movie. So I see right now there is Annette, which is in the room. Thank you for being so patient, Annette. Hang in there. I'm going to come to you. Hi, fantastic. Thank you for coming tonight. And but I see I also have a couple of messages, so I want to give a look to that and just say. And something really strange happened. I got kicked out of the studio. So it's all good. We're here. So please, I see that Kira is here. Yes, I'm doing reading as well, Kira. And I like to add on that when you come to this show with me, you get a lot more than just reading. You really get some masterclass on spiritual topic, and really to extensively. You can come with your notebook and writing note, because really this is the tools for you to become creator of your life by understanding the mindset to have how things work. So welcome here tonight. Chandra is back. I am the one blessed that you decide to come back. Please hang in there. Like I said, for me, it's really to be able to share things that are lasting, not just a reading. Yes, it's fantastic, and we talk, but really then to give people the tools to do the job by themselves. I also see Jane is here. Hello, Jen. So please hang in here. I'd like to set an intention for tonight, and just reminding Chandra, if you wish to come live, you can just click the blue link in the descriptive. I don't know from what place you are logging in, but we can do that as well. Thank you for your kind words, and I'm just feeling very blessed to be able to do that myself, a new step in my own journey, coming life like this, when most of my life I've been working in the shadows and just allowing the universe to send me the people that I'm working with, all the way doing all normal things like everyone, being a mom at home, and a teacher, and all those things. So thank you all for having me. So the intention for tonight that's going to align with what I'm about to talk. So I would like everybody maybe just to uncross your legs and cross your arms, and just be with me. We have time. I don't know if you have anything. It's Tuesday night. It's 8:08. And we're here for some self-care, is really what it's about. It's here to create this time for your soul, for connecting with the light within. And so I would like you to repeat after me. I listen to the nudges of the universe and to take the lead to align with my higher self. Just amazing. I really like everyone should own a ball like this, or the little bell. They have this amazing effect just to quiet the mind, replacing whatever noise is in our heads by this sound that is just clearing. So we're gonna get to a little bit more details about what I wanted to talk. But Annette has been so patient, so fantastic. So I'm gonna call you up. You are good? Okay, Annette. How you doing? Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna unmute you. Let's see. Okay.
I did it.
Oh, okay.
There.
They're telling me no, you cannot unmute your.
I got it. I didn't realize because I didn't want it. I have a little dog with me, so I didn't want the dog to
And
be.
you are welcome in my space. Everybody is welcome, and is a space, like I said, of coming in unity and friendship and love and light always. So you are more than welcome.
Thank you.
Let me just ask you. I don't think, like I say, I'm working with Joseph and Kristen, but I don't recognize your face. So is it new for you? Tell me a little bit how did you find about the show? And
So I am new. This
okay,
is my first time.
okay, so what?
I was looking for something to do tonight.
Okay,
I'm dog sitting. I'm in a city, a new city for me.
okay,
And so I did a look up on the Meetup app and came
okay,
across that what you were
Joseph.
doing today.
Okay, so you're here. You're local in Florida.
Yes.
Yes, okay, fantastic. Well, welcome, Annette. Thank you,
Thank you.
really. Thank you for tuning in, and really hope you enjoy. Like I say, there's a lot of things happening on the internet, a lot of readers. I was surprised when I discovered how many people are doing that. But like I say, I'm also a teacher and I'm a coach, and I like really to be able to share with people things that they're gonna last and allow them to really sense, okay, I am in control, I have the power, I just need to make my own connection. But I figure, you it is okay to take my deck.
Sure.
Okay. Usually, me when I work on one-on-one is what I tell people. I usually do what we call a chart. I'm using tools such as numerology, Kabbalistic numerology. This is where, and Kabbalistic astrology, and it really allows the spirit to understand the journey of their soul and to understand that everything about us has a story and is for us to decipher like a coded, and understanding that everything happened is for a good reason, even the hardest things. And it's for us to understand what is here to tell us, what is here to teach us, and how again we can, collect the fruit of it and move forward. So if you just want to uh, focus with me, the idea is to imagine that between you and me, there is this beautiful space created where the light of the divine can reside and come visit us, and just use the cards as a vehicle. It's the cards themselves. There can be opening a book sometime even, and you can get a message. Okay.
Okay.
So, I'm because it's your first time, I'm gonna give you a large reading. So I'm going to take a few decks just to have a better vision about what the universe wants to share with you tonight.
Okay.
Fantastic. I'll tell you when I'm ready. Just focus with me, share with me your energy, and okay. So I'm not doing tarot cards. I'm using mostly cards that are here to empower, to give positive message, and to give me idea about the vibration, inner vibration and outer vibration, where you at in your life. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do two more here. Okay, and one more. So we get a larger prospect. Okay, Annette. Okay. Okay, Annette. Was it any question in your mind that you wanted an answer, like specifically? The answer is no. Okay. So it has to do with relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am told that right now you are going through a lot of different emotion, and this is what I'm going to talk right now. Overall, this year is after the year we had 2020, 2021 is kind of now pushing us toward even the next level. Like 2020 was really about people pausing and realizing that like this life can take us in a complete different new world. Okay. And with the whole COVID things, and it was really like a harsh awakening. It was to realize, we spend so much time in life uh, running like crazy, and not thinking even, and really, so that was to tell us, hey, where are you running? You're going to pause. Now, this year, 2021, and this is what I was about to talk, it seems to force us, is like almost like, I like to compare, this year I've been acting like a pressure cooker, pushing people really to really realize, okay, what do I need to change? Like, what am I doing with my life? where all this is going. So it took different forms from different people. Suddenly, people that continue to be home this year, they find themselves questioning themselves about what's going on in their relationship. A lot of women, I noticed, because I worked a lot, the truth, with women, because then the men that come are more sensitive usually, a lot of women suddenly start asking their question about revisiting, like almost everybody is going through a middle age type of questioning. Okay, what have I done so far? Uh, and what about me now? What else there is for me, to achieve in my life that I completely neglected? How do I feel about myself even? Am I happy? Or I just been busy doing so many things, and so, but I kind of disappear in all that. Make sense to you?
Hmm.
So it's really about starting to tune into your heart, asking yourself, and trying to bring much more care to yourself where you at and where you want to be really. Okay, he raised also the idea of you, how you connect with other women, and finding the super. Are you feeling that you are part of a group of women that feel supportive, or do you come across that you are different from the woman that you have in your life?
I have a lot of good women in my life, different groups that do different things. Some are more supportive, some more need my support, but
Okay,
eh, just very, very different. But I have a lot of good girlfriends.
good. Because what I'm told here is this idea that you need to bond with people wherever you are the one that is the guide, or then you have, and then you need to make sure that you receive as well. Okay, this is what I'm told. It need to be a right balance, and because you are in that need of right now the support to reach your higher potential. There is really this call right now that's saying, okay, what's Annette's need, and how we gonna play and align all those cards for her to get to that next level in life. Um, and yet, what I'm told is like, it doesn't have to always being something that come uh, like really suddenly. It's step by step, and it takes a process. It takes a process, but it's just to always set the intention from the moment that you wake up in the morning, then when you go at night, to make sure that you have a vision. Okay, where would you like to be? What are the things that you feel you want to do, and how you're gonna get there? Okay, um, like I said, in the meanwhile, you still need to make sure that you provide for yourself some self care, that it doesn't become something that you are driven, but it becomes frustrating. And there's a lot of green color that show up, which is the heart chakra, and which is really about the idea of nurturing yourself, giving yourself, that healing energy. uh, it's also telling me that is really the time that maybe you found a rising of dormant emotion, and suddenly they're coming back to the surface. And so that's why you need to provide yourself with uh, taking the time to really ask yourself, what do I feel those emotion? Where they're coming from? Where is the root of those emotion? Any specific thing that it relates where you are that you can see the connection with it?
Yeah, it seems everything you're telling me is something that just happened.
Okay,
All of those things have already happened.
okay, okay. So the other thing that I'm told right now is to pinpoint you what can you do and make some research on how to bring healing at the level of your body. that
Mhm.
this is really where right now it's leaning. When I'm talking about self-care, is like, what do you do? How much do you know about what is a healthy way of living that's going to reach your body and your soul at the same time? I
Mhm.
personally have been living for many years, and this is many times happened to people that are on a spiritual journey. Sometimes their emotion gets stuck in certain place, even though they come across very strong, very spiritual. But there's a lot of emotion that get locked in different part of the body. And then eventually, if we don't acknowledge them, they create some challenges in our life. I know for myself, and like I say, many times spiritual people, this is the paradox. Many times people think, wow, you're spiritual, life must be amazing. And what's interesting is people that are spiritual, and especially people that are meant to educate people in spirituality. I always say my life has been a boot camp from the moment I was born. And many times, you go through so many things, but we do have the ability to turn, like the expression, turn lemon into lemonade. But
Mhm.
yet we have ways that we carry. And you see, the more I talk now, uh, you need to understand my words. I've been told by my teacher is like doing a microsurgery. And so going through, like I see the pathway, and the more I go, the more I see things that is happening. Right now, I'm feeling a raise of tears that are stuck in my throat, and that I'm getting, that inside your organs there is a tightness of things that you've been holding on for a very long time. Okay. All right. So you can take a deep breath and just release it. This is the good place, to do that. Annette, I would really advise you, like I say, for me, I've been applying in my life different of practices that allow to have your body to be at its optimum to heal. Things that I'm using, for example, when it comes to my diet, I've been following the protocol of, I don't know if you're familiar with him, is the one that really talk about the celery juicing, Anthony Williams, known also as the medical medium.
Mhm.
And it's been in many of these books is sharing what guidance have been bringing him, that many issues, especially issues from these modern times that people have been encountering, they have a certain route and there's certain protocol that you can follow really to to detox your body. Okay. I do other practices, and like I said, not everything is for everyone, so you need to search deeper about what you can do. Also, I'm getting that I would like to see you really doing things that connect you a little bit more with nature, taking walks, in places where you're surrounded by trees or on the beach, and really making connection with the elements, okay? The wood, the water, the fire, and the air, because I'm sensing that there is a depletion of your inner resources, and that you need to really replenish here, okay? But nothing alarming, is much more like a tune up that you need. Okay. Anything else you would like to ask me, Annette?
No, that was wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure, and really it's funny because I was studying today out of the Bible. In Judaism, every week we read a portion of the Bible that connect to the energy of the week. It's like the Bible is really like a DNA code that is window of opportunity that repeat themselves through the years. And this week they were talking about how, in order to avoid the downfall of being in judgment, is to look at life almost like you are a visitor. You in it, but you need also to visit it, because it's like the idea, if you go on vacation in any places, you only see the good because you're on vacation. Then if you go and you live there, then you start noticing what this the politic is bad, this is bad, that is bad. So uh, being in Florida, sometimes we forget how beautiful is Florida. So just maybe
Hmm.
to make the connection and to appreciate, to have more gratitude for where we live. And like I say, when I say that, I say it as well for myself. So just to connect and take advantage of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's so what I will tell you is everything that you said, I really could relate to, but it's things that just like I said, just happened.
Okay.
I've been getting a lot of, I've been really focused on self-care,
Okay.
massages, yoga,
Good.
uh, all the nature things that you're talking about, just trying to tune in more in my spirituality.
So like I say, you see, this is the card. You're doing
Yeah.
it. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just a matter of continuing, making the connection, of every day, checking with yourself and asking, okay, show me, and taking it a day at a time. Because sometimes we tend to want to rush things and there is nowhere to go but within. So just enjoying. One of the biggest flow of our generation, we always on the doing, but like I said, doing to get somewhere, not just doing for being, doing a massage to be in the massage, to feel your body. Okay, that's the difference. We do things, but it's really being things. So so just to continue do that, because eventually what we give to ourselves, and many times for people that are on the sharing side, we forget that our resources, they're just borrowed. So we need to replenish and to give to ourselves to be able to continue to give to others. So
Thank
okay,
you. I
my
do
pleasure.
appreciate it. Thank you very much.
It was really a pleasure to meet with you, and please tune in, continue listening. I'm going to continue talking about that topic today. Okay,
Sure.
Anna? Have a great evening then.
Thanks.
Bye. Bye. Okay, so okay, Chandra, you cannot go live. I'm reading, no problem. I'm going to just take away all those beautiful messages that I just shared with Annette. Kira, I got back for another love another time. Okay, no problem, Kira. And okay, Afia, I saw your message. Just hang around. I just want to continue with this idea that I started to talk with Annette this evening. So, this idea about where we at energetically wise. So, 2021 in numerology was an energy number 5. And of course, each energy influences each person differently, but overall, this energy, like I said, felt very much like a pressure cooker. For 2020 was much more square-ish, forcing us to be in a box, forcing us to be home. Now, 2021, it's before 2022, year number 6, where we're going to have to make some choices. But so here right now is that feeling of it's bubbling, it's pressuring, okay? And it's really forcing each one of us to ask, okay, where am I at in my journey? Okay, what else do I need to do to be more aligned with my higher self, with my purpose? Okay, and it's mean revisiting many times a lot of things that is happening, and really to again to do the work ourselves. I want to remind everybody that is listening that we are in the age of Aquarius, which has been described as the age of each one of us becoming our own savior. So that's why I say it's not only about coming into spiritual places to get reading and then say, okay, we all have a responsibility. We all need to become much more in charge of life by asking questions, by asking, why is this happening? What can I do about it? Because we all supposed to be not only the actor of the movie, but also the filmmaker, the one that is writing the scenario and everything, and determining how our character can play this game the best. Okay, and so, like I said, when I used to teach with children, my work is like a coach of basketball. A coach, if you start to learn basketball, is going to teach you first about the rules of the game, and then he's going to determine what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses. And he's going to train you on both, because you cannot just work on what you are good at. You need also to work on where are your challenges, because it's part of life. You're going to get challenged. So really to understand that our job, like I said, is to become the leader, to own the work. And so that's why I always invite people really to reach out to a teacher, somebody like me, that really try to provide people with the most information that are general about how life function, but also most particular, what is your soul here to learn, and the job that is here to fulfill. Thank you, Chandra. Thank you so much. So if you still are listening, and I know you cannot make it live, let me know. Is there any specific things that you would like, or just to see what the universe want to share with you this evening? Okay. You there, Chandra? Okay, so I'm gonna go. I just don't want to go if someone has been leaving, because I just feel then the connection is not working the same way. And there's so many other people here. Um, so yes. Okay, Chandra. So just imagine that you and I were sitting across each other in a room with frankincense breathing and lavender, and just you and I connecting our soul and creating this space for the light of the divine to come and visit us and share with us a message that we would welcome with appreciation. Okay, all right. And I just want to say hi to Sally. I'll take you on in a minute, okay? Okay, I'm going to do one more here, Chandra. I remember when I was younger, I would go to bookstores and let spirit guiding me what book to pick. And of course, every time there would be exactly the words that I needed to hear. And so card is the same thing. In Judaism, for example, a lot of spiritual guides do the same thing with the Bible or the Psalm of David or other book written by people that were really channels to find the word of guidance. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. All right. Okay. Okay, Chandra, here is what I'm told. I'm told that you need to continue in your own journey to connect to your own divine, connecting to your third eye chakra, and to really use your imagination to create the life that you want to see, to pursue your dreams, to and and here I'm told that in order to do that, you need to break the chain, the things that can be either the attachment that we have with either transgeneration, karmic death that we keep repeating in our life, and that we are influenced, things that eventually we haven't been yet, and which is part of the journey. Okay, there's nothing wrong to still realize at some point in our life that maybe we still have work to do. I know for myself, it's a journey, it's an ongoing journey, and is every time is like peeling the layer of an onion, or climbing a ladder. Is every time we get to the next level, you get to the heart of things, you know. So it's not mean that we are doing the same thing. We keep on growing, we keep on evolving. So so what I'm told is for you to investigate into what we call shadow work, to see anything that you are still carrying, like I say, from either your soul and that has been reactivated through your experiences in this lifetime. And really and the whole goal is to allow you to be more free to share your own voice, to share really what is inside of you that can benefit more people. And so yes, to do that, it requires the idea of tuning into the third eye, which is through meditation, to do uh, self-care work that allowed you to then release. I was reading recently two books that I really recommend in that journey, and that is a all new perspective. Many times I've been told in spirituality that is about working on the thought level. But thought, they will always come in and out. And really this sometimes is just the cover up of few emotions that are carried with us. So I always advise the books of Louise Hay that work a lot about how to create healing for ourselves. And recently, I'm reading a book that is really talking about that. It's called Letting Go, and is the pathway of surrender by Dr. Hawkins, I believe, or Atkins. I don't want to make a mistake on the name. And really is about that, about realizing uh, that we all have things that we took care. And in your case, is then to allow you to really uh, share then eventually all that you learn, and to remember that as you do that, you are guided. It seems that there is really a team of worker around you that's really here to help you every step of the way. So you know better than anybody who are those people. Are there your angel? Are there people that are have passed away and that are here? And so therefore to find way to connect with them, lighting candles or creating, sometime, you know, I advise people, you know, let's say if you feel you have a deep connection with a grandparents, or somebody, an aunt or an uncle that passed away, to create a special box that will allow you to become like a portal where we connect with them. You know, this is one way to do it. There's another way, but this is much more when you want to influence somebody that you love and you care. Okay, so so please let me know how this help, and of course, you know, to come again and visit and share with others, you know, uh, the links and everything. So I should do that. I should do more of that. I hear the voice of Kristen that always say, please like and share. And here it is. So you have my email, you have my phone number, and I'm just gonna pop this one as well, just to remind everyone that there's much more going on than just the live on my page at I See by Ilanit, where I do intuitive messages and posting on regular basis as message come to me to support people. And also for children, younger and older, you know, I have a book available on Amazon, and it's really the journey of each one of us, spiritual journey of our soul, and the desire to fulfill what we're here for, eventually to bring the divine here on earth. So here I am back. so so I want to say thank you to Sally for waiting all this time. I'm gonna bring you up in a moment. Just want to. You're welcome, Chandra. Okay, Sally. And I'm gonna add you to the stream.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Sally. Good
Hi.
evening. How are
Good
you?
evening. I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing fine. You look familiar. You've been here before? No?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
So tell me how I don't know, your face looked very familiar to me. Uh, so please tell me how did you find about the show? Tell me a little bit about you.
I saw it on Facebook and I was interested. I'm interested in this, and I just lost
Oh,
my daughter about a month ago.
oh, sorry for the passing, Joseph, I don't know, did you find the show from Joseph or Kristen, or are we friends on Facebook and this is how you found it?
Um, I don't know, maybe friends on Facebook. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
okay.
I just clicked it tonight
Jo-
and
so,
I
so,
saw you
so
live and then I clicked it again. Yeah.
Okay, so our dear friend Joseph Lobruto is a well-known medium here in South Florida. He's amazing. Means I'm amazed of the details that he will bring. When he connect with people, and really whoever comes through are really talkative and very strong. So I personally, like I said, I came live, for example, on Sunday, and sometimes it's happened. I get to visit, but this is not something that I personally tell this is what I'm doing, because this is, as an intuitive person, sometimes you are open and things happen, but this is not really what I'm here. We can try to find about if you will get a message,
Okay.
just to guide you about what is here for you. And was it sudden, the passing of your daughter?
Yes.
Like I said, I did have very strong experience with the passing of my grandparents. They were both found ways, really to visit. And I really believe, especially at the beginning, the first year, of the passing of the soul, they are really very much, overlooking the people that are still here, and found ways many times to let them know that they are around. So I remember I had one of my dear teacher that had passed away, and just finding feather walking out of my car, of pennies, things like this, or birds acting a way that you say, okay, what is happening here? Those are the few ways,
Yes.
that they try to let us know that they're around. Very interesting. So So I'm told that yourself, you are on this journey of spirituality, and that I am told that yourself you've been experiencing, sometimes being the one finding yourself having words for people of guidance. That
Yes.
okay. Um, I do see though that there is a journey that was very much secretive and on your own, that you didn't always find the really the possibility to do it as openly that some do. That is the journey that also many times felt like you confronted to a big ocean, which is realizing that there is so much more you would like to do, but finding that it's it's a lot to do by yourself. That,
Yes.
right? Because you
Hmm.
see, I have this picture that shown to me is like you're like looking through the horizon. Okay, I'm trying to put into words, because many times as an empath you receive an emotion and then you have to translate it into words. Like I have both ways. Sometimes I have the words coming first, but sometimes it's the emotion.
Hmm.
Uh, you know, I'm sorry, because it's kind of deep what I'm feeling right now. Is feeling that sometimes you were yourself a little bit living underground, like closed up, like there's a lot more that you wanted to do, but you felt you were not given the possibility to do it.
Yes, I
Makes sense?
understand.
Okay.
Hmm.
Um, I'm told that your guide, or the way you receive information, it is though very strong. That you have it doesn't leave you with any doubt. That is not just to you trying to say things, but really being visited and
Yeah.
knowing there's the whisper, like really is whispering to your ears, and having this sense that while you have this voice that is right there with you, that is not even your own voice, that is somebody really talking to you. It's not just you being, capable to analyze things or have good judgment, is really sometimes having really this sense that you are used to say things or because you notice them. So
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Uh, Let me see if I can get something from a different places because is it something that you feel because this is what I'm told. There is more, but I just cannot get there. There's more to it.
Yes. Yes.
This is what I'm getting. Is like almost you are shown uh, the path, but like if you're driving in the dark, so you can see so much.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
and
Mm-hmm.
I am told I can tell you so much for her because it's part of her journey. We cannot make it, you know, bright as day.
Right.
Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So all I'm saying is like it is good. Is like you are doing your work. There is nothing that I will say is not. See, I'm struggling. Is like there's nothing that you should change. There's nothing that is typically blocked, even though it seems at times that there is blockages,
Mm-hmm.
right? And
Right.
and really, this is what I'm getting is to mess up with your mind. Like your journey is to not let doubt crippling in. That is there something wrong? Do you have those feelings sometimes? That
Yes. Yes.
okay, because it's like really sometimes doubting that things are happening the way they're supposed to and running smooth, and maybe there's something not natural that blocking things. And what I'm told, the only thing that is blocking you is that judgment that you have about the process. Okay,
Okay.
which is associated with underlying, and I think that's why there's this idea of maybe there's something unnatural, that maybe because you have certain experience of being prevented to do things. I'm seeing right now that maybe at some point maybe in another lifetime, is not even right now, that you were hold captive. This is what comes to me. That something was holding you captive to be you or to reveal yourself. And right now I am told that is not directly from a person or something, like an energy. Is much more you and the expectation that you may have instead of just accepting the process of things. Okay, that you are doing your journey, that this is what it is, and just to find much more happiness instead
Mm-hmm.
of feeling the aggravation, because I do feel that there is certain emotion that you need to allow to come at peace with.
Yes.
Okay. And and how does it fit with, because I'm told, how does it fit eventually there is your daughter right now and whatever feeling that it might trigger, but somehow all your life there was this feeling about things are happening and they are not pleasant. This is what I'm getting. There are certain things that you feel life is not always pleasant. And so to the way to do it is like, well, Sally, what can you do to make your life more pleasant? Have you been thinking what will make you happy?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Eh,
Being with her children would make me happy.
Right. So is it something that you can
And
make happen, for example?
I'm trying. I'm
Okay.
trying. It's a very
Okay.
mixed up situation, but I'm trying.
Okay. The only advice I will tell you, Sally, you need to awaken happiness for no reason. Make sense to you?
Say that again?
You need to awaken a sense of happiness for no reason.
Okay.
Happiness
Yeah.
on its
All right.
own.
Right. Right.
This is, because we think many times happiness will come to us if we have this or that or this happen.
Right.
And even though we live in a physical realm and we need sometimes to use vehicles for our happiness, but happiness is a state of mind.
True. True. Yes.
And really, this is where eventually I feel where the blockage is the most, is really to find a way to light things up and to find, things that really will bring you level of joy. Because when you're going to raise your vibration to be joyful with whatever you can make yourself joyful with, then you will create an energy around you that will attract also the things that you want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, well, anything else you would like to ask? I would be happy to see if I get any.
Um, my grandchildren are young, so it's very hard to the people where they are with or who they are with are stopping us from talking to, are stopping me from talking to.
Right.
And that, yes, I'm not, unhappy all the time. No, but tomorrow is my oldest granddaughter's birthday. She's 11. And I want to be a part of their lives. And that's what we were working on, or trying to work on.
Listen,
That's all.
yes, it's all what we can do in life, working towards, things that we want to happen. And it's really like a dance of pushing and letting go. And in the meanwhile, working on what is the vibration that we are on makes things, faster or slower, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But 11 is for example, is there a way for you to find a way to connect with her? Is it like, do you know if she will have social media?
Oh, well, I've tried that. Anything I write on social media, I tag her in it, and I sent her some gifts, and it's just been a big,
Right.
I don't think grandparents should be pushed out of their grandchildren's lives, especially after their mother has died. So it's,
Right.
I know my daughter wouldn't want that.
Well, listen, there's two ways. This is what I'm shown right now. There's two ways to break a rock. You can go with it with a hammer, or you can pour water on it and natural erosion will do its work. And energetically wise, when we talk about water, we talk about mercy and kindness, act of sharing that we do, love that we send in the universe. If you were listening before, I was talking about the mindful box when we want to connect with either people that we want their help, or we want to send energy to, creating a special box of your grandchildren with their picture or crystals or feather, whatever, make you feel that you can connect to who they are and their spirits, and really taking the time to meditate and make a connection soul to soul like this. I have
Mhm.
people that have been doing this, that I advise to do things like this, and they told me they could not believe, the thing that had happened, doing it over and over again, talking with children that they haven't talked for the longest time, or seeing children that were in bad places in their life, and eventually reaching out, making changes. So,
Yeah.
and you can always,
Well,
like I said,
I won't give up. I won't give
don't
up on my
give up.
grandchildren. No.
I'm seeing right now that you should have your journal where you write to them, even if they don't get to read that. Okay, it will be beneficial for
Mhm.
you as well to write down, what you would like to tell them. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
No, really my pleasure, and really wishing you all the best, and really to inject light into it. And okay. But yes, wish you a good evening
Thank you.
then, and don't hesitate to check in and see where you're at. Okay. Have a good evening.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Okay.
My
Thank you. You
pleasure.
too.
Good
Bye-bye.
night. Okay. Okay, Kayla here will really be such a blessing to connect. Okay, so all right, Kayla. Let me know if you're. I just put your last message. Please confirm that you are still here so I can go on with the reading. I see Chris is in the room. Good evening, Chris. Please hang in there. I'll get to you soon, okay? Good. Okay. Oh, and Afia is still here. Don't go away. I hope remember, the idea of coming in unity is to remember that we all help each other, that we're all connected to each other. So sometimes even messages that come might be also good for you. And if you hear them, is maybe you needed to hear them, and just to remember that if we share with someone, we all benefit eventually. Okay, so Kayla, please let me know if you're still here. Yes, you are. Perfect. Okay, so just like I said, always just imagine that you and I were sitting together in a nice, cozy Zen room, and we invite the divine to visit us and to deliver some messages for you. All right. Is there any specific question, Kayla, that you have in mind? Let me know as I'm still working on preparing here. Or just guidance, whatever the universe want to share with you tonight. No. Okay. Okay. So give me a few minutes. Okay. Okay. All right. So I am told that you've been going through the recent months, maybe recent years, through a big process, and feeling that maybe life suddenly is needed to be reevaluated. And really, like I said, this is what I was talking, is really about forcing each one of us where we are to go to our next level, to keep on growing. But what I can tell you, this is the card that I picked that gives you guidance from crystal. So the crystal here is Unakit, and it's telling me that whatever has been your prayers, your hopes, they're going to be answered, and that there is divine help on the way. Whatever was on your mind, whatever you've been wanting to figure things, I am told that as well, you are here for your own self, but you are also one of those people that are here to light up other people, light worker, okay? And that you will be shown, if you haven't been shown yet, where is your place of sharing your gift, where it is that you're going to make an impact. And that really, right now, all you need to continue, if you haven't yet, is to continue accumulating the knowledge, whatever is from inside of you that you receive from just coming in this world, but also that you collected through the years, to be able to become more accurately clear about what is your mission, what it is that you need to do. Let me see one more thing, because I have a feeling that there is. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm just told, you see, this is what I wanted to hear. If there is anything that you feel that you want to create a change, and it's been brewing for quite some time, but yes, like everything in life, sometimes we feel like concern, is it going to be okay? This card is telling me that you are capable, that you need to know that things will work out for you, that you will get the support that you need to stay safe, okay? And that you are resourceful. So if, let's say, there is anything that you felt, okay, I would like to make a change, but I am scared, of course, you know, you can make some plan, but just to know that overall, moving forward, you will be protected. Like I said, your answer will come to you. You will find a solution, and you will find the support that you need moving forward. So whether it is in regard of a job or in regard of a relationship that you feel that there's maybe something that need to be changed, just to know that you have the power, that you are yourself a light worker. So you just need to make sure that you continue applying yourself to be at the optimum of your energy. So to take care of yourself, and to know that you are keep growing through all that has been happening for you, and that there's definitely other things coming, and that just to listen to really what your gut is telling you, and to know that then the universe will align when you make your own decision. So I hope it was helpful. Thank you for coming, and please keep checking in. The time for the show is Tuesday here at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 Pacific Time. But I do come sometimes also at random time, just to say hello, sometimes to do a meditation, take some colors. So Chris left, so I'm gonna go with Afia. You still here, Afia? Please give me a little hello if you are. Okay. And Chris, if you want to come back, I'm here. I'm going to be here a little bit longer. Okay, Afia. Okay. Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. My pleasure, Kyla. Okay. All right. All right, let's try to see what we got here. Interesting. Okay, so I know we spoke in the past, Safia, but as we say, when we are allowing the universe to come through us, it's really much more. We become the vehicle for it, and it doesn't mean that we hold or retain what has been told. So right now I'm just feeling like starting like a clean slate, and I am getting that. Let me see. I should go a little bit deeper because one of the things, and I have a feeling that maybe I might have said that yourself, you are here tonight because yourself, you are on this own journey, not only for you to receive guidance, but also to keep on learning for yourself to become a teacher or a guide for other people. However, I am told that two things. In one hand, I'm told that if you have any question about things that need to happen or might happen, if you have any question of this style, I'm told that you are taking the right step and this is in the process. But sometime in the process, in order to get to A to B, we need to go through different doors. And sometimes some doors are telling us no. It doesn't mean that what we want is refused to us. It means that there is a process to it. And so many times what we need to do is to pause and regroup and not taking the no as really the end of things, but the no of this way to get there, you know. Let me see. And so the last thing, is to understand that in life, we need some time to accept things. And it is very, very difficult for most of us because if we have something that we feel very passionate about, or we feel that is something that we should have in our life, sometimes we do feel a little bit entitled about it, and we cannot accept that maybe there's a process to it. So right now, what I am told, if at any moment in your life you feel that you are not getting all that you think that you should receive, you should ask yourself, how am I doing that to myself? Meaning, if there is thing that I refuse to me, how do I refuse myself certain things to get myself to a place of feeling holy? How do I take care of myself in a way that really I do the work and I take care of myself? Because I am told here that sometimes we are so focused on what we want to get that we are missing the point and we are hurting ourselves in the process of certain things. When instead we need to nourish ourselves, enjoy the road and enjoy the journey. And really I feel this is what is about, is not to find shortcut from A to B, is really to look at the road. And I think today is even more clear what's happening with our society, where people, they don't even look. They walk in the street and they have their head in the phone and they don't even look what is around. And really I feel that what is the message for you today? It's to enjoy the process, to enjoy what you can get, and not just focus on what you didn't get, or oh, I'm not there yet. See all the beautiful things that are around you, smell the flowers, like they said, and try to appreciate the little things that are around you, because you are doing it, and eventually you are on the journey and you will get there. And if there eventually is not really about what we get is really the feeling that we carry. And like I was saying before, we can find ourselves in a place of feeling happy or feeling complete, even if we are not getting what we think is the ultimate. Okay, it's little pieces of happiness, little moments, and being enjoying moment to moment the gift that are here and the little things. So it's really about, instead of looking afar, is looking closer what is in there. So I hope it was helpful. I know you're coming on a regular basis, and I will be happy to see you again, and just to see with you, how you're doing. And like I said, eventually really it's about all of us trying to create that little temple where we can recharge and then go into the world and become the hero of our life, to really go and do the work, and really about only thinking about what we get, but how we can share all the things that we already have and the thing that comes into our life. Because the more we can share those blessings, the more we will find this happiness. All right, Afia. So I wish you a good evening. Thank you for coming, for joining me this evening, and hopefully I hear from you soon. It was helpful. Thank you. I appreciate the feedback. Thank you very much. So let me see if there's anyone else that requested tonight. So I don't know if anyone is still here listening and wish either to come live or for me to do a reading. Let me know. If not, I can say I guess it's going to be a wrap. Thank you for everyone. Please come again. Like my page at I See by Ilanit, and share with your friend, and let's continue, this ripple effect to bring love and light into the world, and for everyone to benefit. And hopefully I will see you all very soon. Good night then.